Alright, y'all, we're gonna move this out the way real quick. We're just gonna put that down. I am back. Because, let's figure out what's going on. Please do. This gonna be just like the regular one for that what we stepping into this sign, this season of Aquarius. We just gonna see what the energy necessarily gonna bring us, what we gotta be able to look for those. So that's why I said that's how we just gonna look for. We're gonna go old school. We're gonna try to figure out what the hell going on, because I tell you, this airy energy, it seemed like it's been working against me. I'm telling you, it just feels like wind blowing on the top of my head. That's it. But it feels nice. I got braids, so it actually feels good. But at the same time, practical, no. Like, it's working against certain people. So, all right. What they say? The end of a tough cycle approaches. But it's in reverse, though. Even though it's in reverse, though. So we're going to see. Woo. The answers you need are coming. God damn. This is what I felt like. The answers you need are coming. This is full moon in Gemini. New moon in Gemini is communication. That's the biggest thing. I think I was saying it on the last reading. I was like, I'm not somebody that, if you don't state what it is that you need, I guess going into Aquarius season, you will find yourself doing a whole bunch of things that you end up later having to ask a lot of questions. So that's why I said the energy for me is weird. You got, the energy is gaining momentum. You got emotions are running high. Let's pull two more. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And then we got surrender to the divine. That's why I said surrender to the process. Be bold and make the first move. On the bottom of the deck, that's cardinal signs. Woo! Let me tell you something. If y'all watch this show all the goddamn time, I used to say, if God wanted to just teach me a lesson, I said, no. Let me say, you got to be so mindful with your words. That's why I said, please do. I had said, no, if divine ever came to me as a joke while I was saying, and I had to teach cardinal signs something, I said, no, just throw me on my, back on that cycle. Throw me back on my cardinal cycle. I used to say that all the time because I said cardinal signs are the most hard-headed out of each and every one to talk to. Because I said they got their leadership ability to be able to do. They try to navigate situations to the best of their ability, and then still end up coming back though. But we had these conversations last time. We did. So I don't know if you're dealing with people who are like that though. All right. So that's why I said Aquarius season looks like, just by these cards, if you don't ask for what you need, you will end up just receiving certain things that may not necessarily help you get to the gist of certain things that it is that you need. It may be some emotional biasness. Certain people may be mad. Emotions may get fluctuated or whatever the case may be, or why certain things are not changing, why standpoints are not coming the way that it is, because at the same time it's this lack of communication that's going on. It's not communicating where you don't hear people speaking, but it's not communicating the things that you need to know or information that is necessary and valuable. So let me say that. All right, let me do one more shuffle for me. All right. Damn, I be slamming these cards down hard as hell though. I bet it's the Hangman. I don't know why, because I wet it up. Is this in reverse? Come on now. It's upright. Ooh, yes. What's going on? This will usually be taking so long when I be behind the scenes though. That should be funny as hell. I let it fly where it's supposed to. Girl, I don't need that over there. I guess so though. That go for that one. That flew out. Alright, I guess that's that. Alright, I think that's it. Alright. We got Knight of Cups. I tell you that Knight of Cups energy kept coming up though. Especially when it was dealing with emotional matters. Knight of Cups sometimes, whether this could be same-sex relationships, whether it could be one-night stands, whether it could be dealing with heartbreak, creativity, passion blocks, mid-20s, 20-year-olds, the young adolescent way to life where a person necessarily wants what they want. It could be emotional manipulation. It could be people who are just invested in certain things they want. It could be gossip. It could just be heart of the matters or how people necessarily deal with this. If you watch the first reading that I just uploaded, this shit came out. Well, no, the first reading that I did, it came out twice. So that's the third. And this is initially the fourth time. So that's why I said be very mindful of seeking certain information or pushing certain things for the way that you want them. All right. First card out, we got the answers you need are coming. But let's see though. With the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, are you really going to be open though? With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is a person who really is focused on what it is that they want. That's somebody who's very aloof. Like, I don't want to say a lackadaisical type of personality. Like, it's kind of like the lack of common sense when it comes to certain things. So the ability to be able to stay grounded in this area energy or practical to certain experiences. In the weekly reading, it was a disassociation between younger self and higher self, where I said a lot of inner child work is going to be at this time, to where certain people are in the era of trying to. Ooh, I forgot I'm on camera. Where people in the era of trying to fix themselves or wanting certain happiness in a place up to where it can come off. For some of y'all, this could be having problems with a child or certain situations connected with you. Where I did get that though with the Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles though. For some of y'all, this could be mommy mode and a point of seeking certain things, needing time or away from their kids. Because you do got Two of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. For some of y'all could be finding boundaries between careers and certain practices or moving or certain things. For some of y'all, it seems like you're trying to strip because it kind of feels like being uprooted at the same time while trying to necessarily move forward. I don't know if you're moving forward in certain communication matters, whether it's like dropping the ball, whether it's like finances or money or financial spending or communicating or dealing with the nouns. It seems like there's going to be a lot of things coming at you where it's like the answers you need are coming, whether it's dealing with kids, whether it's like lack of common sense, whether it's information. Though I said be mindful in this aqua energy, because in Aquarius season, and keep in mind when we started COVID, a lot of people were Saturn was in Aquarius. A lot of people were doing a lot of shit that still put them in a plateau of the energy of returning of, well, I did this because I thought it was what I was supposed to do. Trying to be logical and making decisions are now where we in 2021 where people hit with the same shit where they're still figuring out the same thing. So that's why I said be very mindful when it comes to certain advice. It kind of feels like it's going to be unwarranted and still warranted, whether it's going to be dropping the balls, lack of boundaries, or prioritizing. That's what it's really going to be, prioritizing. So I kind of feel like this season probably going to be to the brinks, and then that's when it's going to be like, okay, I had enough. This is the healed. So for some of y'all, this could be new communications or connecting with a child, whether it's like finances, spending, or connecting with them. Whether somebody who's very airy, don't care, they want to do whatever they want to do. You could be trying to establish more boundaries between certain people so you will not be constantly feeling like you overloaded and got a lot on your plate. That's why y'all ain't see me in that Capricorn season. I said, baby, y'all not finna do me. Have me sitting up here pushing out all these blogs, videos, and then rolling around to where Aquarius season hit. And I'm like, damn, I need a fucking break. I need a vacation. I need time away. No, ma'am. That's why I've been sitting back like a fat Mac. In reverse, we got communication is key. Like I said, if you don't communicate what you need, certain situations will just fly themselves at you. So this could be you where you need to create certain boundaries. Because if you look like you lacking in a certain area, and if somebody's an expertise or not, they will give you this unwarranted, unsolicited advice. Or it could come into a certain situation where people feel like they have to take hands into their own matter. With the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords and the Six of Cups, for some of y'all, whether it's like healing, emotional work, whether it's immaturity and differences in certain ways, it looks like some of y'all could be holding on to certain conflicts, whether it's between you and a child, you and a mother, you and a person, whatever it is, it's still there. It's like some begrudging energy that still sits there though. This could be clingy or needy or needing some type of support with certain people. So be mindful if it's certain things that you need or certain people that you allow, where divine is saying put boundaries in, where people may need you just a little bit more, but it's like they're not saying what it is that they need. For some of y'all, I did get the uprooted energy where it's being stuck in the same position. So you got a 6 of Cups, whether this is about the past, certain things, whether it's past life experiences or not. This could be connected just to self-reflecting of like, this is what I did, this is what happened, how did I get here, how do I get out of this Gemini energy? Because you got Lovers on the bottom, Gemini, and then you got, this looks like Gemini to me too. So that's why I said X and ye shall find or you shall know, my bad. The energy is gaining momentum. Third card. We got the Magician in reverse. We got the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. For some of y'all, though, you could be dealing with a magician, a trickster, or a person that keeps up a lot of interest of, whether it's to be seen or to be famous or to be in the limelight or the only shining star. Some people have that divide and conquer type mind frame of, if I split, if I get this and I do this, then I can make this person to rise. That's what I said, be very mindful in the Knight of Cups of your interests or certain experiences of things that you necessarily need, though. With the 10 of Pentacles, there could be secrets that's necessarily coming out though. I don't know if somebody's using magic. I don't know if somebody's very manipulative with trying to pull things out of certain people. So I don't know. Somebody could have that heiress about them. This could be divine sending you messages or a certain person trying to pull you out of a certain mind frame, connecting, talking, or interest with other people. The gist of the matter is them with their intentions. So that's what it's intentions. You got Knight of Pentacles, you got Ace of Swords, but you also got the Knight of Swords. That's why I said intentions. With the Knight of Pentacles, it could be a very slow process when it comes to communicating or necessarily enjoying or speaking or the process of certain things. But with the Knight of Swords in reverse, it looks like there could be somebody that's kind of hard to talk to, tyrannical, a bit much. I know. This is where the student has sat back and watched the master, and then that gist of to where I said be mindful, it could go two ways. The intentions of somebody trying to pull something out of somebody, or it could be another person where you hear me say that's very misleading and manipulative and likes to say, you know what, I want to stand out. The inner child issues where you got those kids to where they know how to get attention from a person. And keep in mind, this is not kids. This is a full-on adults who act like this. All right. With the emotions are running high in reverse, this could be somebody that's sitting on their hand, or this could be a person. This could be somebody sitting on their hand, or you not knowing that somebody's necessarily pissed. Let me say that though. You got Page of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the High Priestess though. I say you don't know somebody's true intentions though, because somebody could be hiding something, and something could be very revealing though. So I don't know if it's information or certain. With the Page of Swords, that's why I said somebody's seeking something, whether it's just to break up or find out about somebody's breakup or a lack of teamwork. I said intentions though. This High Priestess in reverse, so they're very manipulative though, and very cunning with certain things that they do. So be wary of those energies. You got 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Sun and the Empress in reversed. We talked about this in the weekly reading. With the 9 of Pentacles, the Sun and the Empress in reverse, I said there could be a mom or a parent or a certain person. Somebody could be looking into someone or trying to seek out some type of help, where I said it's unwarranted criticism, or the, oh, I'm doing this because I love you, or da-da-da-da, like I want this, where somebody's very self-absorbed with certain actions. Keep in mind, Aquarius is Leo's sister sign, just because that they both like go with each other. So that's why I said be mindful of that. Ooh, I sound like which card it is. You got the Moon and the goddamn Hangman. For some of y'all though, this could be trying to seek out some type of information though. I kind of feel like if this is a person where you wanting to let something go, whether this is the intentions of certain people, subconscious blocks where you bringing truth to the forefront about a person, or it could be hitting from you. This could be minor details though, where it's like needing to keep going, because for some of y'all, whether it's like you fixated on one thing, it's kind of like you get tugged in a different area though. So with this Moon and the Hangman though, this could be to let something go. Like for real, it could be fears or worries about letting something go, whether it's like a person or a certain situation, because I do kind of get this low-key fixated. So this is where somebody could be in a space of spazzing and calling somebody selfish. So be in this time, be cautious of where if somebody's saying, no, you're selfish, you're this, you killing off my ability, I don't want this, and it's because of like somebody's not focused on this 9 of Pentacles of how they come off when they want certain things or they do certain things and how it affects others. So that's what it just kind of feel like Leo energy. Is it Leo energy at play? Let me know if you watch this video. Please let me know. Please let me know if it's some Leo energy at play. The end of a tough cycle approaches in reverse. It's on the top of the communication is the key. For some of y'all ain't communicating about what it is that you necessarily need or seek. With the Lovers in reverse, you have the Ten of Wands and the Tower, though. Lack of accountability. Lack of accountability for a certain situation, though. So it's like this Tower comes up to break something, to necessarily destroy it, though. With the Ten of Wands, that could be at the point of where now somebody asks for help. So that's why I said don't be in that position of where you just holding on, subconsciously remanifesting certain things until things get out of the way, and now divine forces you like, okay, this is what you ask. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know if some of y'all grew up in Southern cultures to where it was like, you can't come in my house if you don't speak to me. Don't touch my refrigerator. Like, it's really like divine doing somebody's like this. Like, open your mouth. If you don't open your mouth, ain't nothing coming to you. So that's what it kind of feels like. Closed mouth don't get fed, especially with this 8 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Wands, though. It's this lack of accountability because you keep returning back to unhealthy emotional attachments. It could be resistant to change or inability to go there. Like, somebody's like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. But it's like, to get to the end, some of y'all started at the beginning, or you started at the end and trying to get to the beginning, and it's like, I don't want to go there, I don't want to go there, I don't want to go there. Well, it's like emotionally, accountability, certain situations. And keep in mind, if it's certain help, though, because the Lovers in reverse sometimes could be dominating help. It could be in the areas of where people dominate you, or your certain weaknesses, or inability for people to take advantage. So that's why I said, be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Where we at? Ooh, yes. Come on now. I knew this. I said it was something. Come on now. Let me pull it up. Ooh. Surrender to the divine. It's in reverse. Some of y'all won't let go and let God. Oh my. Let me stop here. With the Queen of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. For some of y'all, this could be arguments about money or finances, or this could be about divorces or certain situations, or choosing what necessarily makes you happy. Whether this is advice, whether this is humiliation, whether this is, why am I tapping this, though? It kind of gave me satisfaction, though. This could be humiliation, though. I kind of feel like it's that, though, with all this weird shit that's necessarily going on, though. Then you got the 2 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. This could be it, though. For some of y'all, this could be a marriage or a certain situation where it's like on the fritz and somebody doesn't necessarily know what it is that they need to do. Whether this is commitment, certain spiritual learning, or certain messages. For some of y'all, this could be the truth that's finally necessarily hitting the light. For some of y'all, this could be humiliating, though. I kind of feel like it's this, though. For some of y'all, if you don't like to accept help or deal with help, you could feel like this is humiliating. I don't want you to know this. Da-da-da-da-da. That's what I said, because it's like somebody's in this mind frame of where I don't want to go there. I don't know. Whether it's mentally, whether it's like with the inner child experiences or whatever the case may be. But to some of y'all, it feels low-key like I don't want you to know that. So that's why I said it feels like that, though. So we're going to pull a couple more. Then we're going to wrap y'all. Because I said it was something. We're going to check and see if it's some Leo energy at play. And, because I tell you, even though this air sign, even though this is an air sign, Aquarius is what you call sister sign. So, hold on. We're going to find out, though. Because I don't know why I kind of feel like it's some damn Leo energy at play. Like, I don't know why. Well, this in my life? No, it's not. Damn, it's not. I just feel like it, though. Maybe Aquarius operating in their sister sign. Yeah. Was it yesterday? Let's see. What's today? Today the 31st? No, it's the 30th. Girl, no, I'm trying to... what the hell? I'm trying to get transits for this time. Girl, no. Girl, we're going to have to Google it because I have to take my time, girl. Whew. Wait a minute, we pausing. No, astrologers of today. No, was it? Let's go to yesterday and then go to today. Didn't I say that though? Ooh. Okay, let's see what's going on for today. So let's see what's going on with today. Because the full moon was in Leo. So let's see. I said it. I'm getting a little better, y'all. Alright, okay. I said it. Anybody who knows me know I don't. So I said that though. I was like, I knew it. I was like, either it's the Leo energy at play in my life. Girl, my boobs itchy. Girl, y'all know. I'm on a period. Anywho, either it's a Leo energy at play in my life, or it's the Leo energy overall aspects, because it's in a full moon. And I told you full moons is about releasing certain energy or whatever the case may be. So that Leo energy, you could be in a tug pull of releasing old experiences, whether it's connected to how this is supposed to go. Because keep in mind, you are a fixed sign if you are a Leo, or dealing with that fixed nature about how you want certain things, or how I want this, how I want to do this. It's like that type of energy of like, well, this is how I'm seen, this is how I do this is what I'm known for. Like, this is what, like, I don't know what it is though. It's just it's something there. Like, that's what I'm saying. Either I got a Leo energy to play in my life, or Leo energy where it's like being disrupted in how we come off. But it's a full moon though, so it's always about relinquishing, releasing. So I don't know. Alright, we're finna pull 13, and then we gonna wrap this spread. Eight of Wands, there we go. Resistance. Can you feel it? Boom, boom. Alright, let me stop. Look at all the fixed signs just jumping out with you. All we need is Leo and Aqua. I'm telling you, that's all we need is Leo and Aqua. I'm telling you, all the fixed signs are out. And in reverse. They are out and in reverse. Ain't that something? Ooh. Ooh. There we go. We got Leo. I said we just need Aquarius. We didn't get that done at all. But we seen it when it was on the bottom. It was in reverse when I shuffled. That's it. And then we got the inner child. 10 of Wands. And then we got Queen of Wands. Woo! That's what I said. Queen of Wands is Leo energy. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm not calling y'all, but this could be Aries, Leo, or Sag, but it is Leo energy at its finest, though. When it is in reverse, sometimes it can be a very smothering, dominating, focus on self. I told you, Leo's kind of like to help, where they don't know the actions of why they're helping. They can find themselves in certain situations where it can come off me, into where people don't know the intentions of certain things though. So it can kind of necessarily be one-sided or whatever. So you can work on it. Google those type of concepts of the aspects of Leo. Y'all hear me joke all the time where you hear me say if Lucifer was a sign, he would be a Leo. People would say that though. With something like a Scorpio moon with a, because he had a little practicality. We could say he had a, I don't know, he had a stubborn streak. So you can give him a little Taurus placement. Anywho, intellectual. We could just do that one day with his chart. We could. I'm telling you, we could. Anywho. With the sun upright, though, this could be about with kids or happiness or trying to find some type of happiness or something. With the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, the Death in reverse, and the Strength in reverse, this could be about a certain change, or like you hear me say in a weekly reading where it was type of grudges, though. Hierophant could be certain unconventional methods. It could be the different types of practices. I thought it could be polyamorous marriages. It could be same-sex marriages. It could be just different styles of teaching or certain things. With the Strength in this in reverse, though, this could be a battle, though, because they could be very stubborn or fixated in certain ways. So whether it's grudges or holding on to certain experience, whether it's losing a certain person, whether it's a pride or ego death of going through certain transitions, though. With the Ten of Swords, somebody doesn't want to accept some type of ending. So this could be the battles of the egos, though, about transitions or things that are necessarily changes, whether it's like spiritual powers or connections or leaderships or hierarchy. It's a change that's going about. And it's somebody that's like, no, we're going to do this. Somebody's like, no, we're not. And it's becoming to a battle of the egos. With the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Devil, and the Ten of Cups, though, this could be secrets that comes out about a family or certain experiences or business or money, but it's like at the brinks of where this could be the Ten of Cups overall, where it's kind of like getting to a state of happiness, where it's like, we got it all out on the table, so I don't know if this unorthodox method is that a person is necessarily trying to have to a matter, where people try to have that busting open a can of worms and thinking they're going to fix it. But it's like, if you don't know how to contain it or know a certain person's mind frame, concept, emotional reaction of how far they're going to go in the experience, it can end up becoming like a repetitive experience. For some of y'all, though, this could be karmic, or it could be just, I kind of feel like it's a little gossipy, though. Especially that, though. It could be a necromancy spirit, though. Keep in mind, necromancy is kind of like the energy of dwelling in the past, where somebody could know where dead bodies are buried. This is just a concept of where we talk about certain shit that we did, and it's kind of like at the wrong time. It's just whoop out the mouth. All right. With the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse, and the Three of Swords, though, this could be heartbreak, though. This could be bitterness, though. Like, somebody could be in a state of, with the Judgment, Hierophant, somebody could be an abuse of power. Whether it's relationships, whether it's teaching methods, whether this is actual in the relationships, connections, emotional, mental, physical. This could be at the brinks of where I've been saying that it looks like somebody is outing an abuser, something with abuse, or something that's very power driven or sense of control, where it's a bit narky. Or focus on self, though, because we do got a three of swords here, though. So it's like some type of disdain, emotional interest, bitterness, it just feels like that, though, especially with this Nine of Pentacles, though, where somebody's been very self-soothing of self. Inability to care about anybody else but themselves, though. Because you got the Sun, though. Because this could be somebody that's like, oh, I don't care. I'm happy. This is how I do certain things. And then you got the Emperor, where it's taking advantage of certain individuals, though. This is rigid. This is control. This is abuse. This is, no, you do this, shut the fuck up, you do it. It's like that way. So it just kind of feels like that, though. So where we at? Ooh, we at 27. Come on now. Let's see, though. It's very fascist. I'll tell you that. Very fascist. Six of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. I said that, though. That could be equated to like old experiences, childhood trauma, coveting. Somebody has an old school type of mind. When it comes to burying certain pains, secrets, tales, or this. Somebody could be holding certain things. This could be somebody that's very used to, accustomed to dealing with certain people who are in a state of need. Where I was talking about this strength energy, so it's always having to be strong, always need people, always needing them, and that type of concept of whatever the case may be. So there may be an issue now where somebody may be trying to fix or rely on, especially when it's coming to strength. Because we got Lovers, Seven of Pentacles, and this, though. Yeah, it is, though. Some of y'all, it's a problem. I think it's a problem with you and somebody else. So I'm not talking about certain effects that necessarily happen to y'all, but one of y'all have this, it's this, you know how people take that metaphysical shit to the fullest. Now, keep in mind, it is real. I do believe in all concepts or whatever the case may be. How they say, no, I am the master of my own fate. Da-da-da-da-da, like that, to where it kind of rolls into the realm of a little bit of narky, and then it comes out in the action state type base. Well, I'm focused on me, just when I'm trying to get da-da-da, I don't care about you. So somebody has that type of mind frame when it comes to certain experiences. This is why I said that Leo energy is necessarily working against them, and it's causing them to release certain experiences, though. With the Lovers in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles, though, somebody could be trying to heal something, though. Fix something. I don't feel like that, though. Wait a minute, I don't want to say heal, I want to say fix, of what is over time of what you poured into certain cups. What work for somebody is not going to work for all, though. For one of y'all, I kind of feel like that's where that uprooting energy is coming in, to where it's shaking everything to the core in your life. And it got your ass looking from the time you was a child to the age you is now about certain shit. From fights, arguments, miscommunication, who you used to love, who you used to be with, all this thing. It's kind of like you just back down memory lane. That's what it kind of feels like. One of y'all going down there. You got an Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Yes. I don't know what you're trying to call in or what you're necessarily trying to manifest, though. For some of y'all, this could be seeking some type of spiritual counselor or doctor or paying for something or whatever the case may be. King of Pentacles is a very grounded person, perspective, very connected. So I don't know who that is. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, though, it's kind of like somebody could be trying to give or offer somebody something or trying to manifest some type of thing. I don't know if you're doing like dream state or you intentionally trying to draw them in, astral project, all the different types of things, though. It looks like that, though. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, it seems like you keep missing each try. For some of y'all, whether it's like healing or connecting or holding on to some form of love or experiences. But it's something here, though. I'm telling y'all, though. One of y'all, like, on this, I don't know, whatever you're doing, but it got you reflecting back on your whole life experience. And I don't think that's what some of y'all were looking for, because you in this Emperor mode with the Nine of Pentacles, probably very focused on, like, this is what I got, this is who I am, da-da-da, and it brings you a lot of disdain. Whether you have a whole bunch of money in abundance, this is where people just say, all right, okay, so-and-so's gonna do it. And now the point of where they rely on you, this is where you take advantage of, whether somebody's calling you and say, hey, can I get $500 for my light bill? And then they know you going to give it, but you stall after 4 o'clock and the light place closed at 6 and they got to drive 30 minutes to your house and come. So it's like a game of disadvantage where it keeps you in a state of emotional unhappiness. So it's like this chess, not checkers mentality. Ace of Swords. That's what it kind of feels like, though. That's why I said one of y'all going through like a holy shit. Like, I'm telling you, you coming uprooted like a motherfucker, though. Like, it's shaking and testing foundations in your life. Like, hell. Ooh. But we got Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Six of Swords, though. Because it looks like truthful communication where somebody says, I don't want to go there, I don't want to go there. Somebody goes back to this type of mind frame of, for some of y'all, where I say y'all had this martyr and sympathy. Some of y'all don't know that martyr and sympathy is equated to the same thing, because in order to be a martyr, those people had to be in a state of where they had to be willing to sacrifice something for their own happiness. If you're not doing that to be emotionally fulfilled, then initially it's just, I do this for the thrill of it, or I do this just to look good. I do this, or whatever the case may be, to where you turn yourself back to a state of, to where you're emotionally exhausted or restricted, to where you get back to a state of. So that's why I said it's like I'm telling you, it's like one of y'all foundations are being shook. Aquarius season is trapping you into the mind frame of where it's like, what work will not work no more. That's what I'm gonna title this video, especially with the Ace of Cups. Especially like certain information, relationships, connections. It's just like that's not working no more. It's not. You got Six of Wands, so I don't know if it's how you perceive certain relationships, connecting with certain people, offer. You got Three of Cups. Eight of Swords is, again, that's being like entrapped in the mind, though. For some of y'all with the Seven of Cups, I tell you sometimes when I see the Seven of Cups and that Queen of Pentacles, even though it's not reversed, I be feeling like this shit is probably hexing and cursing. I really do, because Eight of Swords is a hex. It is an entrapment. That is to take away somebody's sight or restrict them, though. So one of y'all could be going through like severe pineal gland blocks or sleep paralysis in the form of something like that. It's just something. It's something now. Alright, let's go. But somebody trying to restrict somebody's movement. I say that, though. I don't know if you're trying to control conversations. Because you got Queen of Wands again, though. I'll tell you, Queen of Wands is a very jealous, smothering person, or whatever the case may be. I tell you, Queen of Wands reverse is not a man or a woman that I would ever have sex with. Separately, together, or not. No, I would not. Because the personality alone of a Queen of Wands, outside of you hear me say what card that is, so don't take offense to that. It's just a personality trait, so you don't have to be a Leo and this be you, okay? But as we wrap this, though, that's the type of person where even if we talk about the styles of polygamy style relationship. Queen of Wands will always be in a position of where they would sabotage everything so they could be the only one. Where somebody has to say, I'm happy, I don't care. Like that type of mentality where it's a little bit too much though. And they always have to come back and fix something. With the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Pentacles, I just think this where the meeting of the minds where something just necessarily grown out of its phase though. What time are we? Because I'm going to get my ass out of here. Yep. With the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords, some of y'all could be failing to seek outside proper counsel. Because keep in mind, we had communication is key. So if you're just watching readings or you just following people or you just putting certain things out or whatever the case may be, and you're not giving these people the clear intentions of what it is that you need, you still ain't going to have the answers that you, like the answers you need are coming, but you don't even know if they for you because you're not even communicating what it is overall that you want. So some of y'all are not doing that though. But you got Three of Pentacles though. Some of y'all could be wanting to not compromise or not seek some type of help. It's like inability to be able to look at the bigger picture, to fix certain things because of hard times or whatever the case may be. I ain't saying you got to heal with somebody, especially if y'all fell out or you don't connect. But it's looking at the reason why. Whether it's a repetitive issue where it keeps hitting his head. Like, what's the moral of the story for me to learn this? Even if this person is hurt. Even if you are hurt. What's the moral of the story? Because you got Six of Cups upright. So it's a lesson that you need to make peace with in your past. That you still unconsciously keep remanifesting, keep calling into your life, that's end up causing blockages, whether it's in love, commitments, spirituality, or healing, or whatever it is. It's a block that keeps happening, and you just don't understand why. You got Hermit in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands, and the Chariot. And we got the Justice in reverse again. Jesus. As we wrap, Justice, Chariot, Nine of Wands, 5, and the Hermit tells me like this could be like some type of isolation tactic. Or I told you somebody has some divide and conquer type mind frame. Or this could be the ability of... See, it could be a little bit of Dark Knight though. It could be though. I don't know. Because depending on some of y'all mind frame, and ideally though, I don't think some of y'all just get with it though. So you could be like, no, you know what? I don't care. This is unfair. I don't like this. So I'm going to just stay on my side and I'm going to deal with this. So it's stacking all this shit to where it's like grudges and shit like this, or resentfulness, instead of communicating what it is that you need. It is. I'm telling you, like, it's so weird. It's like, no, I'm going to stay on my side. I'm going to do this. I don't have time to deal with this. So fuck them. Fuck off. Da, 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 da. And it's like, but if it still hurts, you don't see how they still got power over you? Okay. I'm going to just let you do your thing, and we will not bring it up again. I'm going to say, let's put that in the box, and we just going to zip that up, and we ain't going to talk about that no more. Okay? All right. I'm telling you, that's exactly me. But oh well, though. Some of y'all could be healing, though, whether it's like past life trauma, dealing with abuse, or masculine issues. Because I told you it's a difference between higher self and younger self, because some of y'all fluctuate. You see how, like, when it came to the masculine approach, the emotional concept, in the healing reading, I mean the weekly healing reading, you see how the feminine was going through that. On this time, it was a masculine going through that approach. So that's why I said some of y'all, it's like younger self, higher self. Certain situations that fluctuate in between, to where it's like no connection between the two. Between you, yourself, your thoughts, your mind, your body, your spirit. Like, it's no alignment. It's not. So I don't think one of y'all know that though. So it's cool though. We all done been there before. Right? Right. We have. Alright, okay, let's go. I was gonna go on the deep end. Don't go on a deep end. Didn't I say you getting uprooted? Phoenix talks about burning down the first chakra over and over and over again. Well, it's dealing with karmic situations to where you constantly continuously have to let them go over and over and over again. So for some of y'all could be going through certain experiences where you heard me say it feels like a karmic because you got this shit twice, whether it's certain relationships, connections, love, people, accountability, or emotional understanding, whether it's seeking help, not asking. I told you from the houses, placements, your negotiables, your non-negotiables, what do you stand for? What are certain things that you want your your moral compass? Like, how are you developed to where you won't go against your judgment? So some of y'all going through that though. And like how you perceive though. Like, that's a big thing. Alright. Ooh, getting to know you. We got dolphin, fish, and the shark. Come on now, as we wrap this spread. Shit. Earthworm, whale, starfish, spider. That's your dharma. Yo, dharma. Yo, let me stop. Alright, as we wrap, you got dolphin, fish, and the shark. Some of y'all, I tell you, that's that mind frame what we was talking about with the world. Was that the week? That was a weekly reading. In the weekly reading, we were talking about how some people was finishing, like you were going through a point of where now you were seeing things clearly, but you still have to be able to maneuver through the karmic lessons. It wasn't no ending. You was just starting a new cycle with the information that you know. Saying that this is a karmic, this is this is here. Like trusting the process and being able to sit back to get to know certain intentions of certain people. With the earthworm and the whale, for those of y'all that's not communicating or like the meeting of the minds type thing, the inability for you to be able to open up because you're worried about what other people else think, whether it's like emotionally, whether it's privately, psychiatrists or therapists, this is where you are right now in a very shadowy, spinning your web, trying to make light of a situation when it's unrealistic though. When spiders only, like, do they do that? I don't know. No, that's a cat. When they hiss or spit venom, it's because of fear. So that's the only time they react. It's a very shadowy concept though. So on that note, y'all, I'm gone. I don't think nothing else want to come out because we got Zebra though. Come on now. Zebra is a very egocentric personality, and I told you they're going to have land, being able to see certain things differently. It talks about black and white. Don't get caught up in the black and white fine print details, and being able to put a little color in your life. So yeah, I'm gone. Ain't no cards coming out for y'all though. So this message was very you know, I'm sorry, I ain't been here for a minute. Solar plex energy, come on now. I ain't been here in a minute though, and I see why. So that I'm gone. I'm going back to my back cave. See y'all next month on the 22nd. Alright. We got frog and the bell. Get you some sleep. Octopus for the emperor energy. Get you some boundaries with certain people. Alright. Look at that. I like that though. As we wrap, look at that. The stingray is in reverse where we have 42. The stingray is in reverse, but it also talks about developing of confidence though. So I like this though. So it's like lack of belief or faith in yourself, which is cool. But look at the flip side of the gist though, because some of y'all being uprooted though. We got crown chakra, we got the throat, and we got the pineal gland, all that shit. Didn't I say we are going through upgrades? So look at that. You may have some type of insecurities or like undevelopments about certain things though, but your way is still fucking learning though. Bam. Yes. So other than that, I'm gone. Because we got a butterfly on the floor though, so I'm gone though. Shimmer my tits. You know, yeah, that's it though. I say you still learning though. Especially with the cosmic egg and the unicorn and the tiger. That's sensual, that's feminine energy. I told you hummingbird, that's resourceful, elixirs, spiritual concepts, the black egg and the owl. So you knowing what to say, what you see, what you perceive, certain thoughts, the value of the mind. Some of y'all are learning that though. Like that's how you evolving though from certain things that you hold on to subconsciously of how you are growing and seeing through certain experiences though. Come on now. Yeah. Alright, I'm gone.